Hello, my friends. This is George with Yoga with George Ethan. I am here with Wilks Recovery Revolution. Uh, because of them, all of this is possible, so be sure to check out their Facebook page when you get some time. Today I have a upper body flexibility, big breath, big stretch workout for you today with yoga. It's going to incite a little bit of heat, so wear something comfortable. Make sure you have a block and a strap handy, and we'll get started. So I'll meet y'all on your mats, and let's get ready to flow. Okay, my friends, let's start in a nice, comfortable seat of your choice. It could be cross-legged, it could be hero pose, you can even have your legs out in front of you. Whatever makes you feel the most comfortable to start. The beginning of this practice is just to ease in, to settle, and to focus in the intention of our practice today. So find a nice comfortable seat. If you'd like to have some sort of support under your hips, go ahead. I invite you to be in a place where you can really focus on lengthening the spine. And just take a deep breath in through the nose. Think nice and tall. Long breath out. Focus on elongating your breaths today. Really feel the expansion of the rib cage as you breathe in. Inhale. And long breath out. Think contraction. Together once more. Big breath in. Fill up your belly. Lengthen the spine. Hold for a moment. And let it go. Continue 2 or 3 more of these breaths as you set an intention for this practice. Breathe in. Maybe close your eyes. Lengthen the crown. And out. Last breath. Let go of the day so far. And your to-do list. And let it go. Awesome. Today's practice, I want to feature a special breath, the alternating breath, which requires some special movement in your hands. Now, you can use whichever hand feels more comfortable for you. I'm going to use my right hand today. Now, this is a breath to help ease anxiety. It helps ease just general, well, it helps ease anxiety, but it also just calms the mind. It helps you feel centered and grounded in your day. And it's a good place to go if in any moment you just need a moment to find stillness, to collect yourself, to center what you need, whatever you need to calm yourself. What you do is you're going to inhale through the one nostril and exhale through the other, and you're going to kind of plug each other nostril depending. Now, I understand and sympathize with the fact that it's allergy season now, so just we can be patient with ourselves, do what feels natural, inhale, and try to follow your own breath. Now, it's not going to be the exact counts always as mine, but do your best and we'll get through this. And no, it's not meant to be stressful. Do what feels natural to you. So we'll start by taking the pointer finger, the middle finger, our peace fingers, and closing them in, leaving our thumb and ring finger exposed. If this does not feel natural to you, you can simply just do pointer finger and thumb, but I'll be demonstrating through ring finger and thumb. Sit nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. First, we'll hold our thumb over our right nostril and we'll simply inhale for 5 counts. Hold for 2. switch, exhale for 5. Keep the same nostril plugged, inhale for 5. Switch, 1, 2, and exhale for 5. Inhale for 5. Hold and switch, exhale for 5. Do 2 more at this pace, or if you would like to switch the numbers, you can go either for 6 counts if you're feeling like you need a deeper breath, or you can recline that back and go like for 4, 3 counts, what have you. Wherever you are, do what's comfortable for you and your breath in this moment. But I'll continue for the sake of this practice for 5 counts. All right, take your thumbs, plug the right nostril, or if you're using the left hand, take your ring finger and plug the right nostril. Inhale for 5. Switch, exhale for 5. Inhale for 5. Fill it up, switch, exhale for 5. Now release. Now at this point you can switch the hands. This is good for the mind-body connection and making sure we find an equilibrium in how we're using our body. I'm going to do this 5 more times, and I'm taking this time today to practice this just to incite a little extra calm in this practice. So we begin. If you're on your right hand, switch to your left or vice versa. We're going to start with our left nostril plugged. We're going to inhale for 5. Hold and switch for 5. We exhale. Inhale for 5. Filling ourselves up. Switch. Exhale for 5. Inhale for 5. Hold and switch. We exhale for 5. Inhale for 5. Hold and switch. Exhale for 5. Two more. Inhale for 5. Hold and switch. Exhale for 5. Inhale for 5. Hold and switch. Exhale for 5. Awesome. Take a deep breath in through the nose, release the hands. And exhale it out through the mouth. Relax the shoulders. Inhale in through the nose. Lengthen the spine. And exhale it all out through the nose. Wonderful. From here, my friends, where I'm going to invite you to do some head and neck stretch. So first we inhale, lift our crown. Exhale, bow our chin to our chest. Feel beautiful stretch in the back of the neck. Inhale here. Feel that stretch in the neck. And exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale in, roll to the left side. Nice and gently. your left ear is reaching towards your left shoulder. Now, this may be your stretch, and that's awesome. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you could take your right hand and place it on the floor to your right, or even stretch it out like it's reaching towards the end of your mat. Find what feels good for you. Keep your heart nice and lifted. And if you want even a little more here, you can gently place your hand on the top of your head where your middle finger meets the top of your right ear, and gently, I wouldn't say tug, but kind of guide your ear like it's going up and over. And your left ear reaches towards your left shoulder grounds down. Breathe here for a few beats. Really feel the stretch. Nice, long, beautiful breath, my friends. You shouldn't feel any strain. If so, just take one of the lighter variations. One more breath all together. Inhale. Release the arm. And then we're going to rotate our chin over to the left like we are reaching our chin to our left shoulder. Now listen closely. From here you can look down towards your left shoulder, or your gaze lightly meets your left shoulder. If you want a little extra, you can take your left hand, guide it up and over your head. Breathe here and out. Couple more breaths. Okay, and release. Now, we want to avoid going right up. We want to take our left hand and guide our head back to center, nice and gently and slow. Wonderful. Give yourself a little shoulder roll to reset. And from here, we want to take a look, we want to lift our spine, inhale. Exhale, head looks down. And inhale, roll our heads towards our right. Right ear reaches to right shoulder, keeping your right shoulder nice and grounded. You can stay here, or if you want a little more, you can reach your your left hand over to the left side, or even beyond, like it's reaching beyond the mat. Feel the deep stretch, breathe here. Keep your heart nice and lifted. Maybe if you feel comfortable here, you can take your right middle finger, guide your ear up and over. Your right ear reaching the right shoulder, left ear is guided with your right fingers. You want to keep that integrity in the spine. We're not collapsing over. The only thing that's moving is from the neck up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Couple more breaths. One more deep breath in through the nose and out. Now from here you can release the right hand, rotate your chin towards your right shoulder, and then release the neck down. You can use your right hand to give us extra stretch to the back of the neck, keeping your left hand grounded. Breathe into that space, that stretching. Awesome. Release the right hand and use that hand to guide your neck back to center. Wonderful, my friends. Roll those shoulders back a couple times and then roll them forward. Awesome. Inhale, we're going to reach our arms up. Exhale, place the right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, seated twist. Inhale, lift and lengthen in the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper, navel reaches towards the spine. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. Take a moment. And we switch. We inhale back to center and swoop our arms up. Exhale, other side. Left hand reaches to right knee, right hand behind you. And twist, avoiding any cranking sensations, but we want to keep that integrity in the spine. Simply look past your shoulder. Inhale, lift and lengthen, find integrity. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Navel reaches towards the spine. And release. Exhale, back to center. Wonderful. We're going to again swoop our arms forward and up. Exhale, drop the left palm up and over with the right hand. You want to pull your elbow back towards the back side of your mat, keeping your heart nice and open. Now, your left hand may still be all the way up here. It does not have to go all the way down to your elbow. We're all in different places. But feel the right side body stretch, keeping both glutes nice and glued down to your mat. And switch. We kind of cartwheel our right arm over. Inhale up and over with the left arm this time. You can look up. Really feeling that stretch in the left side body. Pulling that elbow and thumb back. Breathing in. A couple more breaths. One more breath in and out, back to center. Awesome. Up next, we're going to inside some eagle arms to get a good shoulder stretch here. So karate chop with your right arm, hiya, and then we're going to karate chop with our left arm, hiya. Lift the right arm, lift the left arm. Now this is what we call a bind. Now with eagle arms, you have an option to do a double bind. So we can continue wrapping our right hand around and having this double bind. Now, again, you may just have your arms like this, and that's fine. But if you want a little extra, you can continue to wrap your arms around. So from here, we're going to inhale, lift our elbows up. And exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, lift your elbows up. Open the heart. Exhale, release. Now listen closely. We're going to stay here. Inhale, stay. Feel the shoulders open and release. Inhale, elbows up again. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lift the elbows a little higher. And exhale, back to center, unravel the arms. Open your arms wide. Wiggle through fingers and exhale, give yourself a hug. Awesome. Other side this time. We're going to karate chop with our left hand this time. Cha. And the right side this time over the left. Hiya. Lift the left arm, then the right arm. You may have the single bind here or the double bind if you continue your twist where your palms meet. Imagine when you're doing eagle arms, them really pressing into one another wherever they're meeting. So really press into those sections in the middle to really feel the stretch in the shoulders. So we're going to do our movements. Inhale, lift the elbows up towards the sky, opening the heart space. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your elbows up towards the sky. Big breath, big stretch. And exhale, roll forward. And from here, we're going to breathe in without moving, opening our shoulders. And then exhale, release it. Inhale, elbows back up towards the sky. Exhale, release from here, but stay. Inhale once more. And exhale, back to center, unravel. Open your arms nice and wide. And exhale, give yourself a hug. Awesome. So from here, my friends, we're going to move into cat and cow pose. So find yourself in tabletop position. Knees right directly beneath the shoulder. Ooh, goodness. Knees directly underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. And we're going to inhale, drop our bellies, and lift our crowns and tailbone. Really press your heart forward, clawing into the fingertips. Exhale, round our spine through. Navel reaches towards the spine. Hug the lower rib cage in. Press away from the mat. Inhale, drop your belly. Look forward. Opening the heart and the torso. Exhale, rounding it through. Pressing away from the mat. A couple more times at your speed. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Opening the hips. Exhale, round it through. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So from here, we're going to curl our toes under, peel our hips up towards the sky, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Giving our dog a little walk here, pedaling our heels out. I also like to do the same with my wrists, so you might experience some popping sensation, which is normal. Everyone's down dog looks different as well, so don't focus exactly as much as being into the shape as you are just noticing the sensations. To lengthen your downward dog, focus your heart space reaching towards your thighs. Awesome. You're going to take one foot and rotate your ankle one way. We're starting with our left. Then rotate the ankle the other way, place it down, lift the right ankle, rotate one way and the other. And so from here, we're going to inhale, lift our right foot up. Exhale, go into a low lunge and drop that back knee. We're going to take that back knee, rotate it counterclockwise a quarter turn, so your left foot is aiming to the back long edge of your mat. Use your bent knee here to lift yourself up, and then we're going to scoot that leg all the way out straight to the right this way. From here, we're going to do an up and over. So we're going to inhale, sweep our arms up, drop the right arm over, and again, your right knee might be a little bent still, and that's fine. We're going to go up and over for a side stretch on the right side. Now you may be right here where your arm is resting on your thigh, Or if you want a little extra stretch, you can place your arm all the way down, or you can use a block for support as well. Awesome. Inhale here, find a stretch. Exhale, cartwheel back. Take your right leg, or move your block, take your right leg back to a low lunge, rotate that back knee or back foot. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lift the back knee, bring your front foot back, lower all the way down. Hands really close to the rib cage, elbows close to the ribs. We're going to press up baby cobra. Exhale, release. Press up to all fours, and then curl your toes under, meeting in down dog. Awesome work. We're going to inhale, lift our left foot this time. Exhale, knee to chest, look forward, and lower your foot to in between your hands. Drop the back knee. This time, gate pose the opposite direction. So your back foot is going to rotate clockwise this time, and it's going to reach the front long edge of the mat. So the side facing the camera, and you can peek at me if you'd like to. And you can lift up, bring out that foot that was holding you up, nice and long. Inhale, arms up. Feel elongation in the right side body, up and over. Gate pose. Come on over. That's how I feel like I'm the motion of this practice right here. Come on over. Again, you can use your block or your thigh for support, or if you feel comfortable, your hand can reach down towards the floor. But you want to keep your heart nice and open. Or even you can have your hand behind your back, your backhand. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Big breath. This is a really big stretch here. Feeling your whole right side body stretch. And then exhale, release. So we're going to bring that left foot nice and bent back to where it was. Unravel that back leg to where it's parallel with the left foot. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring that foot back, and we lower all the way down to cobra. Inhale. Exhale, release. Press up to all fours, and we will meet in downward facing dog. Press into all all the fleshy parts of the hands, and curl your toes under, down dog. This time we're going to inhale. Right foot reaches up. Exhale, knee to chest, look forward. Now we're going to rotate that back foot, and then we're going to really squeeze with our legs into the midline. We're going to swoop our hands forward and up. Warrior one. Now we're in warrior two. Open wide. Now listen closely. Now this is where it's going to be a little different than normal peaceful warrior. Going to reach forward, up and back, having your your left arm supporting you. But the difference between this peaceful warrior is you're not going up and over. You're going to allow your right arm to go back, reaching to the front side of your mat, and then relax your head towards your left shoulder for a stretch in the right of your neck. Keeping your heart open. A couple breaths. And then use your left hand to press your head back up. We're back in warrior two. Inhale and exhale, cartwheel down, back into your mat. Rotate that back foot back to parallel. Bring your front foot to the back. You can vinyasa or lower to cobra. And we'll meet in downward dog. Opposite foot this time. We're going to inhale, lift our left foot. Exhale, knee to chest, look forward, plant that front foot, rotate the back, inhale, swoop the arms forward and up and back, warrior one. And exhale, open wide to warrior two. Awesome. alternative peaceful warrior, keeping your front arm extended, relaxing your head back, keeping your back hand dropped, front knee bent, feeling the stretch in the neck and your heart open. Awesome. Use your right hand to push your head back up. And then we're going to inhale, exhale, cartwheel down. Rotate that back foot. Front comes back to meet the back. You can vinyasa or lower to cobra. Press the all fours or plank, and we'll meet in downward dog. You're doing awesome, my friends. Inhale, lift the right foot up high. Exhale, knee to chest. Look forward, plant the right foot. Rotate the back leg. Inhale, lift up, warrior one. Now listen closely. We're going to bend our arms forward. And then we're going to do our eagle arms with our warrior one. So first start with the right hand, and then left. And then we got our bind. Inhale, we lift our elbows up, keeping that bend in the front knee. Exhale, fold. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back up. Exhale, unravel, reach your arms outward. Warrior two. Drop the back hand, keep your front hand forward. Rotate your neck to your left. Or even, if you'd like, you can bring your chin to your your left shoulder and use your left hand to pull it down slightly. Couple breaths. And then release. Bringing your head back, looking forward, guiding with your left hand. This time, my friends, we're going to straighten that front leg, cock our hips, and then and listen closely, for our triangle pose, we're going to do archer arms. So what that looks like is you can take one arm, your right arm, kind of use your left hand to guide it down like it's trying to reach the back middle part of your heart. And then you could, for a bind, you can interlace the fingers together or grab onto your shirts or use a strap to support you. So listen closely. We're going to inhale, lift our hearts, keep your legs nice and straight, cock your right hip back, and exhale, fold. Keeping your elbow nice and lifted. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold once more. Allow your belly to flow over your thigh. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, release. Bend the knee down. Open the arms wide, warrior two. Cartwheel forward. We're going to rotate that back foot and make it parallel with the front. And we're going to plant the left palm, reach the right hand towards the sky for a twist. Exhale, plant the palm. Now, instead of going forward, we're going to hop that back foot up to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale. We're going to slowly make our way up to mountain pose. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach your hands up towards the sky once more. And then guide your right foot back. Rotate it slightly to 45 degrees. And we're in warrior one after bending our front knee. Like before, we're going to bend our hands kind of into goalpost arms. Karate chop the karate chop the left hand this time, and then the right. Lift the left hand and the right. Do a bind or a double bind. Torso facing forward. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, right in front of you. Release the arms right, nice and wide. Warrior two. Breathe here for a few breaths. Keep that front knee bent. You got this. Going to drop that back hand. We're going to lift our head back. The right ear reaches the right shoulder. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Maybe you rotate your chin towards your right shoulder. Nice and gently, you can use your right hand to guide your chin down and your crown up and over. And release, use your right hand to guide your head back up to center. Look towards your left. Straighten that left leg. Keeping that back foot 45 degrees. You want to cock your hips, cock your left hip back. And then we're going to do arch your arms the opposite direction. So left elbow reaches up and back. And you can go for the bind with your hands interlaced, or you can grab onto your shirt with your legs still cocked. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold forward. A couple more. Inhale, open the heart space. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. And plant your palms. You can bend that front knee. Inhale, we're going to plant our right palm, reach up with the left up towards the sky. Exhale, plant that palm, bring that front foot back, lower all the way down, down, down. Awesome work, my friends. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Now for a little chest opener, we're going to do Sphinx pose for a few moments. It's a nice little resting posture. Just simply put where your hands were, put your elbows, and you're going to open your chest up. Look forward, have a nice, gentle pull from your chin down. Finding length in the back of the neck, lifting the crown. Breathe here, 3 breaths. Hugging in the low ribs with your exhale. Inhale in. Exhale. Inhale together. And exhale. For a little bit more, you can extend your arms out, pressing in. Your elbows are no longer on the floor, but you're pressing in with your hands. 1 or 2 breaths if you'd like, or stay in the original Sphinx pose. And then bring your hands right under the shoulders, press to all fours, open the knees nice and wide, and walk your hips back, extended child's pose for 3 breaths here. You deserve it, my friends. A little heat in our practice not only helps release endorphins, but it teaches us kind of to lean into the moment. You may be thinking some thoughts that have come up that made you feel frustrated or flustered, or you may not. You could have just been leaning in, but experiencing and truly experiencing these present moments really help build our duration and makes you look back and think, wow, look what I was able to do. And you learn from each moment on how to be present and mindful, using the breath as an anchor for each pose and posture. I know that I've given you time for more than 3 breaths, but let's do one more together, my friends. And exhale, press up to all fours, guiding your torso forward. All right, my friends, we're going to keep our knees nice and wide, toes to touch. We're going to start by planting the left palm. Inhale, reach the right towards the sky. Exhale, we're not going to go all the way through, but simply guide your right hand underneath the left open section. So thread the needle. We're going to do this 3 times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, continue onward, reaching through. Your shoulder rests on the mat. Your ear rests on the mat. Your left hand goes up to the top of the mat. And we breathe, breathe, breathe. Opening our shoulders. And opening our neck here. This is really good for if you work at a desk. Couple more breaths, my friends. Press into your left hand to get back from where you were. Reach up one more time, and then we switch. Plant the right palm to the center of your mat. Bow and arrow your left hand up towards the sky, and then we're going to thread the needle through. Inhale, reach back up. 2 more times. Exhale, thread the needle. Stretching the lower back. Inhale, reach up. Wiggle the fingers, and then we reach through and beyond. And we rest our shoulders, our ear onto the mat, reaching our right hand to the top of the mat. Notice what comes up into your mind and use your breath to let it go. Press into your right hand to reach all the way up with your left, and then exhale, plant the palm. Now transition, you can do a couple cat-cows here. Cock your hips from side to side. And then from here, we're going to meet on our backs. But to do so, to transition onto your backs for a really good shoulder opener, I invite you to do kind of a steeple grip, which is where your private eye, like this. You want to point your fingers forward and point your toes and slowly, 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 slowly lower all the way down until you're all the way onto your backs. Awesome. I'll scoot. You can scoot forward here if you need to, or back, whichever. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. Roll a little from side to side for a nice low back massage. Open your arms nice and wide, and then lower your legs to your left for a supine twist. Look to your right hand. Couple breaths here. Make sure both shoulders are nice and relaxed onto the mat. They haven't left the mat. Really use your breath here. Press into the ground with your hands. Inhale, bring your knees back to center, and then to the other side, nice and gently and with love. And then we look to our left hand and breathe. Nice deep breaths. Couple more. And back to center. Give yourself one more big hug. And release the legs and the arms and reach. Nice long stretch, complete full body stretch. Now from here, I invite you to lift up halfway. We're going to do a supported fish pose. So grab your blocks. Place your block behind your shoulder blades. And maybe you want to grab a pillow, but for the sake of my practice, I'm going to go without the pillow. But support your head and simply allow your head to relax back nice and gently. Breathe nice, slow, gentle breaths. Find some stillness. And when you're ready, you can gently lift your torso up by shimming your elbows in under your shoulders, removing the block. And for our last pose, before we complete, we're going to simply do a double leg forward bend, or staff pose. So legs nice and straight in front of you or slightly bent. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Belly drapes over the thighs. Your hands may be back here with the knees, or they may go up to your ankles or even to your feet. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, relax your neck entirely and fully. Keep your toes nice and active. Completely relax anything from the neck up. And when you're ready, walk your hands back. And we are going to lower back with our steeple hands once more, opposite thumb on top this time, the one that feels funky. Lower slowly, 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 all the way back down, and reach all the way back up to the top. And with your fingers and toes, stretch completely. And then we bring our hands to rest to our sides. Maybe you can allow your block to support your head if you like. And your feet spill out. And we finalize our practice with Shavasana, our resting pose. Taking notice of the movements we performed today, taking time for ourselves to show up, to feel our bodies, to set a mind-body connection, to breathe, to experience and witness our breath and the unfolding in our practice today. Eyes may be closed. If that's not comfortable for you, bring them to a soft gaze down the bridge of your nose. Savasana is a time where we take in the nutrients of our practice. And so for the next several minutes, I'll be silent so you can witness the nutrients of your practice seep and allow your thoughts to flow like a river. Acknowledge them and let them go. And witness stillness for a little while before returning to your day. Simply breathe and be. Just be. Okay, my friends, bring your awareness back into the space. When you're ready, you can gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your head gently side to side. Take a big, big breath in through the nose. Long breath out through the nose. And when you're ready, we'll roll over to our favorite side. And press up to seated at a time that works for you. We conclude our practice in gratitude for this moment, for taking time for ourselves, for showing up, for growing, for taking self-care into account. Bring our thumbs to our forehead where we think our truth. We bring our thumbs in prayer to our mouths where we speak our truth. And then we bring our hands to our hearts, feeling our truth fully, living our truth. I'm grateful for you for showing up today. I'm grateful to be here to guide you. The light in me honors, perceives, and loves unconditionally the light in you and for who you are. And to this we bow chins to our chests and conclude our practice and say, Namaste. Thank you, my friends, for being here today. I'm so honored to get to share my practice every single week. You can see me next week, Saturday morning at 10 a.m. We're going to combine our lower body flexibility and our upper body flexibility to a full body flow. It's going to be really exciting and invigorating and really full of life and lots of presence in the current moment. If you have any questions, reach me on my Facebook page at Yoga with George Ethan, or reach us at Wilkes Recovery Revolutions page on Facebook as well. I do thank you again for being here today. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend, and I'll see y'all next time. Namaste.